And the cool thing about this is if you want to have your own business down the road, or you've always wondered about some of these businesses, how they work, what they operate, what they do, by being a sales entrepreneur with some of these companies, you get to learn about all different kinds of businesses, how they operate, what the different roles are in the business and things like that. Because as a sales entrepreneur, you're interacting with multiple different departments and people, and there's just so much you can learn by going through that process. What's up, gang? If you don't know me, my name is Sam Martin, the guy who went from being an awkward homeschool farm boy to making over $364,000 a year without getting a degree or starting a business. And this right here is the place where we talk about how to level up your skills, how to make more income, and how to build financial freedom. In this video today, I'm going to cover what the different industries are that you can work in as a sales entrepreneur. And this is a question that I get all the time is, Sam, what are the different companies? What are the different industries? How does this actually work? What are the practical applications? So I want to give you some real life examples that can help you kind of contextualize it a little bit and in a tangible way, kind of get a feel of what this would look like, how it would work, all that good stuff. Let's go ahead and dive in. Oh, and by the way, if you stay till the end, I'm going to give you my personal favorite industry that you can get into and why it might be the best fit for you if you're getting started on the journey. The first industry that you can get into is the business to business services. And this can be a lot of different things. This can be something like videography, photography, graphic design, software development. This can be literally a million different things, including lead generation, anything where a business is going and providing a service to another business. And the cool thing about this is if you want to have your own business down the road, or you've always wondered about some of these businesses, how they work, what they operate, what they do, by being a sales entrepreneur with some of these companies, you get to learn about all different kinds of businesses, how they operate, what the different roles are in the business and things like that. Because as a sales entrepreneur, you're interacting with multiple different departments and people, and there's just so much you can learn by going through that process. It's like, why would you go and get a business degree when you can be a sales entrepreneur and actually get experience in business, make money, and like learn the process all at the same time? It's like, it'd be like getting paid to get an education at college, but actually better than college. So this is a great way for you to get started if you are wanting to own your own business down the road, or if you just wanted to get into something that's proven and straightforward. This is something that businesses are already buying. They're already paying for, right? Businesses need photography. They need videography, graphic design. And these are just some examples off the top of my head, but all the things that you're selling as business services are something that people already need. And you just need to put yourself in between that purchase, right? You need to find the people who are already buying it and sell them on why your service is better and things like that. So that's the first industry that you can get into. The second industry that you can get into is the software and SaaS space. It's software as a service, but basically what this is big companies that I'm sure you've seen a lot of, is their service is actually software, where companies use their software for different reasons. You probably know of companies like AWS, right? AWS is a massive software company, and they are a little bit more broad, like not as high ticket and niche, but they're still sales entrepreneurs that work at AWS that promote and sell their cloud services to businesses. And that might be a little complicated. Maybe you don't fully understand all the techie stuff that goes along with that. But just to break it down in a simple way, as an example, there might be a company that has a software that's an all-in-one system for restaurants. And this software might be able to do the scheduling for the employees. It might be able to help people check out when they want to go to pay for their food. It also could probably do the payroll for the waiters and the staff at the restaurant. And that software, by doing all those things for the restaurant, is super valuable, right? That software might cost $1,000 a month, $2,000 a month, whatever. And basically, if that was your company that you were selling for, you would be talking to restaurant managers, restaurant owners, and presenting them on the benefits of how much time you could save them, how much money you could save them if they go over to this system, right? And then if they set up on your system, they start using the software, they implement that, and you probably get an upfront commission, but you probably also get recurring commissions because that software, they're using it every single month. But that's really cool because you can actually build up recurring commissions, and those companies are not going to quit that service, right? Because all their employees are on it, all their system is set up in there. So it's a very, what's called a sticky service, and your chances of churning that customer is very low. Software can be a great thing to promote and sell if it's a good company and has a good product that actually delivers for the clients. But obviously you want to make sure it's a good company. That's the second thing that you can get into, software as a service, and it's massively growing. Some of the fastest growing companies right now are in the software space, and you definitely want to align yourself with companies that are growing fast, because then you can accelerate yourself and your career with that growth. And the third one and the final one that I'm going to talk about today is the coaching and consulting services. This is my personal favorite, and I'm going to tell you why I think it's such a great opportunity. The first reason is because the education system itself is extremely broken. There's a lot of problems with college and the education system as a whole. So people are needing more coaching, they're needing more consulting and education online as as a whole. The e-learning space is massively growing, and there's so much opportunity there because what all the people that used to go spend money on college and all the people that used to spend money on other education stuff are now starting to see some of the issues, and they're looking for alternative solutions. So it's a massively growing industry with a massively growing demand of people that actually need it, because education is such a critical piece to the society and to the economy as a whole. And because it's not being fulfilled in a good way, they're looking for alternative solutions. The second reason why I love the coaching and consulting space so much is because there is literally a coaching and consulting space for almost any niche. Say you love fitness, there is coaching and consulting businesses around fitness. There's finance stuff. If you love investing, there's coaching and consulting businesses around that. If you really want to get into real estate, there's coaching businesses for real estate. Those are just 3 examples, but there's literally a million different niches and industries and things that you can get into that you can not only make the money that you want, that not only you can learn and get experience, but also you can do something that you're passionate about. And it makes it so much easier to sell and promote something that you actually enjoy and you have fun doing. Now, this is not an exhaustive list by any means. There are literally thousands of different niches and industries and things that you can get into, but these are the top 3 that I typically focus on and help my clients get set up in, because these are some of the best and fastest growing. There's a quote by Jeff Bezos that says, "You don't want to create the wave, you want to catch the wave." And that's been such a massive thing that I've helped a lot of my students see is once you stop trying to create the wave, once you stop trying to create the next Amazon, the next Apple, the next Walmart, whatever, and you just align yourself with things that are already growing, that are already blowing up and expanding rapidly, you can launch your career so much faster with way less stress and way more consistency and predictability than going out and starting your own dropshipping store, e-commerce store, or whatever. And not that some of those things aren't okay, but it's just so much harder to build that business from scratch, especially if you're starting out, especially if you're already doing a job or whatever. Like, you only have so much capacity and so much resources, and some of those things will take years and years to get off the ground. So just remember that quote by Jeff Bezos: don't try to create the wave, catch the wave. Find the thing that's blowing up and join it. That's it for this video, guys. Go ahead and leave a comment down below. Let me know, what is your favorite industry or niche to work in as a sales entrepreneur? Smash the like button. Let me know what you got from this. Did you love it? Did you hate it? Subscribe if you'd like to have more. And remember, don't just listen, implement.
You